Hey guys, welcome back. So you've seen the Bengali monk rush from me before. However, when I did it this time with 4 deer and minimal to no mistakes, insanely fast. Insanely fast. The build went so clean. I'm going to let you guys watch it. So we'll do the whole game, but the build itself, I said I would make a video about doing the build, and here it is in a ranked game. I mean, it really doesn't get a whole lot better than this. So you want to prioritize getting your deer in, push them in right about the same time the other one's finishing up. You're maximizing every last bit of food here. This one's a little bit troublesome there. When you start getting over 8 vills, you want to start having a second food source as well because you can't fit a bunch of vills around everything. They're going to be bumping into each other. So first thing you want to do is get 10 vills on food. Your 11th vill will build a house, and then you'll have 4 vills go to lumber. Okay, so then you want to lure your boars in. I like to use my scouts to kind of give a little bit of a buffer here. It doesn't make a huge difference most of the time because, I mean, you're not usually sending your vills out like the injured ones, but I just like to keep them healthy as much as possible. Good positioning there for that boar. So now we have 3, soon to be 4 on wood, I believe. Let's see. Yep, there's the 4th one on wood. So we're going to start bringing in our second boar. It's down to about 150 food. And there we go. I mean, just clean, clean, clean. We had enough wood for a mill. We dropped the mill. We're going to build exactly, I think it's 19 vills we're going to do. And force drop off once this vill is finished being built. Almost there. And there we go. We can click up. So there you go. We're clicking up at 6 minutes and 50 seconds to feudal age. So after you get your second boar in, you're going to split your food bills up on 2 different sheep. You got to take the sheep. I've tried a bunch of different variations where you send more to berries and stuff like that. It's just nowhere as efficient. You don't collect the food as quickly. You need to take these sheep to make sure you don't have any idle time. So I send the sheep right where the other carcass is at so you can minimize the walking time. And we're going to hit feudal at 9 minutes. So as soon as you do that, you want to drop 2 on a market. Force drop off your wood from your lumberjacks to get the blacksmith up. We built 1 vill. We got 2 vills for free, just like we did with feudal. And we're getting Loom here. And believe it or not, we are going to click up insanely fast. Boom. We're clicking up. Before 10 minutes, we're clicking up. So, I try to get a little bit more food to make sure we don't run out. We can still make stuff, maybe get our wood upgrade, stuff like that. It's usually easy to do with 4 deer. But once I collect 100 wood, I'm going to send about 10. You can also do, I've done 9, but 9 or 10 vills to gold, okay? Because you need a lot of gold. And then eventually I think I'm going to pull some off of food or send the new vills to wood because you are going to need a decent amount of wood. Yep, sending more to wood. And my opponent is Burgundians. No, Teutons, excuse me. He's Teutons. Gets those cheap farms. He's dropping a bunch of farms. And Teutons can be a little bit of a tough matchup because of, the conversion resistance. Excuse me. I will say normally I like to send my vills out a little bit sooner, maybe around 50-60%. However, we are relatively close to each other, so this turns out to be pretty decent timing here.
Hi.
We're almost in castle age. I mean, look at this. We hit castle at 12:32, I think it was. 12:32. That insane, insane. Here we go. First monastery. So here we go. That's the build. I mean, we have 6 on food, 8 on wood, 8 on gold because I took 2 off to build a monastery down here. And we'll just keep adding vills as we go. As soon as you got enough wood to drop another monastery, drop that. The only time you're going to want to drop a barracks is if your opponent scouts out your monasteries and starts making a bunch of scouts. That's when you want to get a barracks. But if you can maybe get a couple of hits on your opponent like I did here, maybe you can scare his scout back in there. Granted, he is Teutons, so once he hits castle, he'll get a little extra armor. But we're just going to keep moving around, try and keep him away from this side of the base. We got 2 monasteries already, and we're at 26 vills. He's at 29, 30. He's at 30 vills now. And start getting these relics. The relics are so important to make sure that you complement not having as much eco behind you. Relics. Our monk's coming out to get the relics. And I mean, pretty easy peasy. You drop a siege workshop, and if you have to, buy a little food and get you an armored elephant or 2. About to get this last relic here. Keep making houses. I add in some farms as I can. Once you've got those 3 buildings that you need, you can start using the wood for farms. And we keep getting more monks. He's on stone, so I don't know if he had planned on doing a castle and going to a unique unit or something. He's getting all infantry upgrades. Actually has double barracks. 350 stone in the bank. So, but here we go. 32 to 34 vills. Actually have 2 more vills than he does. And the first elephant's coming forward here. He's building a siege workshop. So I'm wondering if he was going to do a siege tower hop with maybe long swords. That's kind of what I was wondering. And he's going to have to start doing house walls. And redemption's coming in for me. And another siege elephant. I wonder if he's going to buy stone. There you go, 600 stone. He's almost there. Yeah, he bought some stone. Okay, so he's going to drop a defensive castle. What I love about this is he built it way off center here. If he had dropped it maybe smack in the middle and being Teutons, it could have been an issue. But we're going to come forward here. Now, he does have a Mangonel in here, which is kind of annoying. He gets a good hit on me here. Oh, real big hit. And killed 3 of my monks. I should have microed that a little bit better, but I did steal the Mangonel. Probably should have targeted his vills too, actually, with that. Thinking about it. A little bit of a messy gameplay here, but we are getting some conversions here. Now we're going to have to pull back because we're losing guys to this castle. But I realize it's okay. It's okay. We are still doing just fine. I actually have 5 more villagers than him because he was so focused on getting his house walls and his castle up and everything. So, and he actually, I converted this market here. So now we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna drop a 3rd monastery. I have plenty of gold in the bank. A bunch of monks queued up, a bunch of vills queued up too, actually. And we're just going to come forward here. I could actually even convert this house if I wanted to, but we're through anyway. Here's a couple converted longswords. He's going for a monastery of his own. And another Mangonel. Why would you go for another Mangonel whenever you know I can convert it? He's trying to be sneaky, stay under his TC and castle fire. Attack my elephants here. I can't remember if I get it or not. No, I don't think so. I'm going to start converting his villagers, and there's a GG. So, I mean, the gameplay, the fighting was a little sloppy there, but, I mean, just insanely fast uptime. I've done it just, I think, maybe a second or 2 faster before against AI, but to play that well in a ranked game when it mattered, when it counted, I was pretty proud of myself and pretty happy with how well this game went. So, let me know what you guys think. If there's any questions you have about this build, let me know. It is a modified Jow Rush monk build. He originally came up with the Lithuanian 19 monk pop, or if he didn't come up with it, he made it popular. How about that? And made it his own. And I found it when I went through his monk school, and I liked it much better with Bengalis. You have a much better eco. You get the more vills. You get the extra armor on the monks, and so I use it for Bengali monk rushing, and it's so much fun to use. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you later.